Peace, y'all. Shiro Fujioka, aka
Voltage controller.
Back again with another Modbap Deconstructed video. So this time what we're gonna do is use a beat that I made on the Digitakt about a year ago. I'm gonna add some synth elements from the Digitone, and we're gonna break this all down and put it back together. Alright, check it. Alright, so we're gonna start on the Digitakt. So I'm gonna audition my drum sounds. Now I'm just going to experiment with the drums just to kind of, figure out what direction I want to go in. Alright, now moving forward to the sample.
He's not the kind that bites you.
Spin, spider, spin.
He's the kind that just delights you.
Spin, spider, spin.
He's a tiny, harmless spider, the kind that catches flies. So let him swing on a silver string, a pleasure to the eyes.
And the last sample.
La, 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 la. Spin, spider, spin. La, 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 la. Spin, spider, spin.
And on the last pads, we got some vocal drops. Got a KRS-One.
This is the year
and we got Five Dog.
Devastate.
Rest in peace. So moving on, I'm going to mute the sample, and I'm going to rock the drums and start putting this together.
I'm rocking beats.
So now that we have our drums laid down, I'm going to mute the drums, and then we're going to rock our sample. Like basically this part of the sample is going to be used for the hook.
Spin, la, 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 la. Spin, spider, spin. La, 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 la. Spin.
Alright, so we're going to loop that up and see how this sounds all put together.
La, la, spin, spider, spin. La, 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 la. Spin.
Alright, I'm going to add the drums now.
La, 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 la. Spin, spider, spin. La, 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 la. Spin, spider, spin.
So now that we have like our basic theme to this beat, we can move on and start adding the other elements. So what I'll do now is go to pattern 6, and basically it's the same sounds. I'm gonna go to pattern 6 on the Digitone also, but on basically a Digitakt, same sounds with the addition of audio tag, and we're gonna make a second change up for the beat. All right, let's get the second part put together. Alright, so basically what I'm doing here is I have the sample running through a low pass filter, and I'm just dialing down the frequency, and I also have an LFO controlling the frequency, so it's opening and closing the frequency, giving it that muffled kind of filtered vibe that we used to do back on the KS 950s back in the day. So we have all our sampled elements done now. So what we're going to do is move on to the Digitone and start adding a bass element and some other atmospheric elements from over there. So let's start by, I'm going to mute the sample. Oh, my bad. Mute the sample, and then just get the drums rocking, and then I'm going to go over to the Digitone and play the bass patch and start figuring out a sequence. So like after that jam session, I decided to go with something more simple and a less is more approach for the bass, and this is what it sounds like with the drums. I got all the rhythmic elements laid down, so now I'm going to mute all the drums and go to the Digitone, and now we're going to explore the FM synthesis part of the equation. second sound. Here's the sequence. So now we're going to go to the third sound in sequence. All right, let's add the sample. All right, so now we got our foundation laid down. We're going to add the drums in, see how it sounds together. Oh, my bad, I forgot to add the hi-hats. There we go. All right, now we got all the elements laid out. So what we're gonna do next is take a quick commercial break, and then I'll be back to show you how I put this all together. All right, thanks for tuning in. Peace, 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 peace.
Voltage controller.
Clack, clack, blocker, feel them in your heart.
Spark that shit. Spark that shit.
He's not the kind that bites you.
Spin, spider, spin.
He's the kind that just delights you.
Spin,
string, a pleasure to the